What's up, everyone? Not in the car today. We're out here, and today is May 19th, 2025. It's Monday, and today I put 104 sticky notes out, and we cold called from 2 to 5. Cold called from 2 to 5. And the first 2 hours was going good with Enzo Dialer. It was going good with Enzo Dialer. I was getting good contact rates. I didn't check the KPIs on that. I should have checked them, but we're getting pretty good contact rates. So, and then today people were calling me back too. Again, also people were calling me back from my sticky notes. So that's pretty something good. Um, and from cold calling, like we got like one lead. I would say one guy. He said that he's looking to sell his house. That he wants. I was like, oh, he says he was like get a cash offer on his house. So we're gonna have that lead in the CRM and give that guy a call back. So and try and see where it is at. The property and understand more everything like that. You should do that on the initial call. Damn, bro, my hair looks like I got a perm here. But yeah, no. So of course, the initial call, when you first call, you need to do motivation, condition, time frame, price. Went there. I was like, oh, what are you looking to sell? And he didn't really tell me anything much, and then he just said, I was like, oh, so what is it that you're looking like to do? Like, he was like, I want a cash offer. And then I was thinking, you know what? This cold calling is good. It's going to help me be better with the sellers. Like, in my head, when I was cold calling, I was like, there's no more fear anymore, like, no hay miedo, There's no more fear of it. And so there was a few sellers where, like, I know they're not interested, but they're just trying to be like, oh, like just waste my time, basically. And I know, and I'm just, like, not going to back down, though. I'm not like, well, yo, what's good? Like, I'm like, so how much you're going to get to the property? Okay, can you tell me more? Like, I want them to know, like, because they get a lot of calls, like, people, like I guess, like myself, right? That are just, everyone's trying to hustle and make some money, right? And they got VAs, people calling, like, I mean, saying the same thing, motivation, condition, time frame. Oh, why are you looking to sell the house? What's the condition of the house? Time frame? How long are you gonna looking to for the property? Oh, what's your price on the property? Or yada yada yada. And I would get those people, and then before I would be like, but then in my head I was like, you know what? No, I'm not like that anymore. No, like I do this business. There's no, like, I don't have to back down or nothing else. So I was like, okay, so I was being straight up, and I was just being straight up, and I was digging more. And then, like, he kind of, like, I feel like his guard went down a little bit, but it was still high though. Like, I didn't completely break it. And that just comes with more reps and more practice. So at the end of the day, we just go to the drawing board and have to figure out that part. But yeah, I was thinking, like, just putting in that work, to get the results that we want in life. And I was looking at, like, my old from February when I was door knocking, and I was looking like, wow, like, I was getting, like, leads. I remember because I just started good door knocking, like, I was taking that's massive action right there. And it was like God rewarded me, and I feel like I was just getting so much good leads right there. People were saying, like, they kind of, like, needed to sell, and I was like, you know what, I just got to do it. I was thinking, like, you know what, there's door knocking, but I don't know. And I'm going to just say this really quick. When I was cold calling, though, for the 3 hours, like, the 2 hours in, it was good. And then, like, the last hour, maybe last 45 minutes to an hour, it was really slow. Like, I wasn't getting, like, nobody was taking the bite. Like I had the rod out, I had the fishing rods out, which is the lines, the dialer lines. It's a good analogy, right? But but nobody was picking up anymore, so I was worried. I was like, dang it. I guess this list now, I just called this whole list. And it's a list of like about 1,000. Actually, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I have to double check what size list it is. But so I was like, okay, I guess maybe for that, I just have to switch. It's either the lines got marked as spam, which God willing, I'm hoping not, because that means I would have to get more lines. And it's a 16-line dialer. And it's a very good at dialer. Check out Enzo Dialer. And there was just, these lines. So I was like, okay, damn it. So I just shout out also, guys, I would suggest, like, if you ever need help in life, ask ChatGPT, bro. Tell ChatGPT. Also pray to God. Damn it. Oh, that was pretty sick. But no, that was pretty sick though. What's up? What's up? But no. So yeah, pretty God for help, but also ask ChatGPT, bro. Ask ChatGPT, like, and I told ChatGPT, and ChatGPT popped out an answer. I was like, you know what, your list probably got, you just already overcalled the list already, and it could be like these. Now you called all the people who were gonna answer. Now the people that don't answer, they're not gonna pick up the phone right now, and also it could be time of the day. People are probably at work, getting off of work, so they don't want to pick up their phone. There's so much in there. It's like, oh, your numbers can be marked. So I was like, okay. So I was like, your next cold calling session, do this. And I was like, bet that. So I have other lists too. So we got to just smash out those lists. And at the end of the day, though, neta, it has to be practice, repetition. Like I'm saying, practice, repetition. So I've been trying to build out a sales script as well. I should have been done that, to be honest, neta. I should have been done that. And really just get that sales list, and we start just practicing. And the more practice, the better the skill, and understanding the business way more better. I'm gonna feel like more confident. I'm gonna be more experienced. I'm gonna know what I'm speaking more about, and I'll be even more confident. Like I knew, like I was like, you know what? There's no fear when I was cold calling. I was like, there's no fear anymore. Like I understand what I'm doing, and I know that I can do it. I think that's one thing. Like whatever business model you first start, when you're first starting, you're always gonna get that person who's just gonna be like, you know what? I'll give you a shot. I'll let you. And this case is like, buy my house. You're gonna get that just layup, that hand me down. And from God, and you gotta capitalize it. And I feel like when I first started though this business, I just was like, I just didn't believe really that I can do it. And I think that just getting the results, it's just like a mindset shift. It's like a paradigm shift where it's like, I can do it, and it's like, I'm confident now. Like, it just builds confidence. And I can't even imagine, like, when you do multiple deals, this business really just starts to become, like, I don't want to say boring, but like you're like, like good. Like I hear a lot of people who in this wholesaling space who are like very good, they're like top wholesalers. They're like, it's a little bit, they get a little bit bored and annoyed, and they're like, this is so easy. They're like if I wanted to make 25 or 10K a month, I would do this, but it's just, there's so much little details that they already went through, they already mastered, and so they know this way. So for them, they're making, let's say 400,000, 700K a month, bro, and they're just say, if I wanted to make 25K a month myself, this is what I would do. And for them, they could do it because they have that repetition, they have that results, that belief in themselves. But confidence is within you all this time. You just got to believe it. So, and yeah, so we definitely, for sure, I got to continue cold calling and do it at more of a volume. And really try and just continue the sticky notes. I know if I keep on doing it, I'll get one person who reads it, like, oh, like, I need to sell my house, call me, and then boom, we get it from there. So it's just a matter of time and sticking with it. And Yeah, this video is going to be 10 minutes long, but anyone who's staying here watching. Also, yeah, today when I was passing out sticky notes, like I was looking back at like reminiscing about the past of like my past life, and I was like, wow, like just like I guess getting a little bit of memories, like seeing, oh, I remember this, like going through old stuff, and I was like, oh, I remember this about this time in life, or like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember that's what I wanted to do back then. But then I was like, you know what, that's my past life, my old life, and now I'm just focused on this new life, trying to build this new life and create, as they say, something cool in a way. So I feel like it's possible. It's possible, and then it's a belief as well. It's a mindset. It's a belief in yourself, and if you believe it, you think of it. Oh, this is what I kind of wanted to say is the book of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Like it's a burning desire, they call it. A burning desire, and that desire is like could be what X amount. You want to make X amount or do it. And it's like nobody can tell you it's not possible. Like it's possible if you have a burning desire. You make a plan how you're gonna get there, and you fulfill that plan, and you subconsciously telling yourself I'm gonna do it, and you just it's that burning desire, like that's the only thing you think it will happen, it will come true. And that's how like the ultra successful people do it, is they have that desire in themselves, and it's that belief. So we got to keep that belief. And I think like my ask says, maybe some people would be like, oh, that's so crazy, but then in myself I'm like, no, it's really not, because I see like how are people making billions of dollars a year, and they do it reoccurringly every year. They do it again and again, like billions of dollars. Like just 1 billion is crazy amount of people. I see some guy like Saudi's making 4 billion a year. I'm like, what the heck? Like there's no way. Like there's a seller out there who needs my help, or they need the help of my service. They need to sell their house for cash fast, or they need to do a seller finance deal, and then I'm there and I can make my X amount, my wholesale fee on the property. So it's all possible. And again, it just goes back to just doing the work. And last year, I just didn't do the work. Like I wasn't doing the work that I needed to do. I was having aspirations and dreams. What I say was belief, maybe a little bit. I would just tell like, no, I can do it. But then I was like, but I wasn't really doing results backing. I feel like it wasn't until I decided that I needed a door knock, take massive action, and really do it, that changed it, and the results happened. So, and like with anything, so you just got to achieve. And right now it's May, bro. This year's going by fast. This year's going by so fast. This year's going by so fast. Like I remember when it was 2023 in December, and I had just decided what I wanted to do, and taking really a risk, and just ultimately failing horribly because I didn't do nothing. I was undisciplined. I was so distracted, procrastinate. Couldn't sit down in my chair to save my life, honestly. Like I would tell myself, man, if I just do this, like I can get this, and I wouldn't do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I would be like, if I just do it, and it's still like that similarly, because I'm gonna be vulnerable. Like there's tasks that I had set for myself in February that I haven't done. Like that script that I was talking to you guys about, I should have been done that with that script. Whose fault is that? My fault. Pointing the finger at myself. There's times where I sit down and I'm just watching YouTube. Like what the frick? Like I need to be doing what I gotta do, that checklist. Like when this year first started, bro, I would write down every day, like, I would do for a week. I was like, weekly goals, what I have to do for the week, and I would do it. And I would be like, read a book, and I would read that book. I would stay up late. It was like Saturday late at night, and I would like staying up reading that book. I was like, I'm gonna read this book because I have this on my task list. And yeah, reading, I think it's very good. It's just I feel like I like to read, and I don't like to set out time for an audible, but I feel like if I just have my schedule, so like boom, 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 like wake up at this time, and at 7 a.m. I'm practicing my cold call. I mean, not practicing my cold call, but I'm practicing my sales objections and my sales skills, you know, to be prepared for when I'm in this situation with the actual seller. And then that from 7 to 8. And then at 8, I go out and I start working till I pass up a certain amount of numbers. Then I get home at this time. And then at 12, I start. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, you know what? I was just making myself an excuse, and I can't be making those excuses no more. And wow, this video is 16 minutes long. I'm sorry for anybody who's watching this video. Well, I guess maybe I'm watching this in the future. I don't know, but yeah, bro, this is us right now, and it's a process, and I know it's all possible. You know, there's just like I said, there's so many interests, but I think cold calling, I'm realistically sitting down. There's people who watch videos, watch movies, or they're watching TikTok, or they're playing video games while they're cold calling. So I was like, you know what, bro? I can use that cold calling time to also do whatever else kind of I want to. I have to be focused, of course, but like if I wanted to practice something, I could practice. And yeah, so I think I'm going to get going now. So peace out, guys. So today we got to work for sure. So we'll be back at the cold calling tomorrow. We're going to have to just add the different list and just do what just keep up with the sticky notes. So 104 I said today. So let's do it again. And neta, let's get these numbers. So peace out. Good night. Sleep safe. Peace out.